The UN has drummed support for collective actions to promote sustainable peace in Nigeria. Peace and Development Advisor of the UN in Nigeria made the call during the International Day of Peace ceremony organized by the UN Information Center in Abuja with the theme Actions for Peace. This is often observed globally on September 21st of every year. According to her, there are three major actions needed to drive forward peace in the country, and such required collective efforts. The advisor expressed appreciation to Nigerians for working closely with the UN to build a stronger and more peaceful country through tolerance and mutual understanding.
Yeah, so today we celebrate International Peace Day. The global motto for today is Actions for Peace. And here in Nigeria, we believe that we need three main actions to drive forward peace in the country. Number one, we need to rebuild the social contract. We need to make sure that institutions are accountable to people and people are accountable to one another. This is one way then we can make sure that we strengthen the social cohesion, which drives very strongly here in Nigeria. We just need to strengthen it. The second point is that we need to really celebrate our peace builders. People are building peace every day in this country, and it often goes unnoticed. We see you as the United Nations. As our charter begins, we the people, we recognize that every person here in Nigeria is a member of the United Nations, and as such has a responsibility to act peacefully. Be a peace builder in your community, be a peace builder for all. And lastly, we really want to remind people to exercise tolerance and acceptance of others. We can build a more peaceful society here in Nigeria if we remember the core principles of being kind, being tolerant, and being understanding to others. So on this day of International Peace Day, we thank you all for working with us to build a stronger and more peaceful Nigeria.
Mrs. Fatima Baba, Director, Co-curricular of the FCT Secondary Education Board, commended the UN for putting the program together in the country. According to her, where there is no peace, there could be chaos everywhere. Therefore, calls for adequate investment in education, because without education, the society cannot be developed.
Without peace, there is not anything. As I earlier said, that peace is life. When there is no life, there will be chaos everywhere. And I want to say that as FCT Secondary Education Board, we are building today and future leaders. That is the youth. And you know what it means to educate a mind towards peace. Definitely, when that child grows, he will extend it to his workplace, his family, his community, everywhere in the world. I want to say that peace is very, very important to be celebrated. As it is, there are kidnappings, there are banditry, there are many things concerning insecurity in the Northwest and even all over the country. And I want to again stress that many people cannot go to their farms. If you cannot go to your farm, you cannot produce the crops, the food that the nation eventually will feed on. We need to have that passion in our hearts, in our minds, to move the nation forward.